Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, Wyll's Origin playthrough. Platinum X here. This is exactly where I left off in the previous episode. I'm kind of just doing, like, I was only going to post things specifically for, like, Wyll, like, unique playthrough, but again, some choices are, kind of just part of the playthrough, regardless of whether they're unique or not. Just kind of role-playing from Wyll's perspective. And, I guess this is my third episode in the Grimforge, so I'm kind of just doing a complete walkthrough of the Grimforge. Um, in the last two episodes, well, the first episode since I got to the Grimforge, um, episode 17, um, I found the first three molds in the little shortcut that I showed, jumping across. Here's Nere's cave in, right? So here's a little plank, from the room where all the Dwagar are in the cave-in. Just walk across this plank right here, and when you're standing on the edge of this of the lava here, you can literally just jump across to this landing over here, and that I have the Club of Hill Giant Strength, which was a 19 strength, which was enough to make that jump. So either that club or an elixir of Hill Giant Strength, or a character that naturally has that strength. I think Lae'zel, actually I do have a 20 with Lae'zel right now at level 6 strength. So anyway, you can jump across with one character to this landing and then make your way over here to, and there's no encounters, there's just loot right up here. So, stuff you can loot right up through here, but there's no encounters in between this and the waypoint. Once you get to the waypoint, you can then just fast travel to teleport all of your companions to this spot. And then this room over here is like 4 skeletons, I think. And they're tough skeletons. They're not just called skeletons, they're something else. But this is where you find the mace and both armor molds, splint and scale. So first 3 were in episode 16 here, and then the last episode 17, which again, this is a shortcut to the Grimforge. So then starting with this last episode 17, of course I went all up through here, and kind of showed the long way to get to the long route, I guess the normal way you would normally get to the forge, and found the other 3 molds, the longsword, the shield, and the scimitar. So now I ended the last episode right here, which is, oh wait, what's that? Look what I almost missed. Nothing really important. This is the door from the docks, where I found the 2 Dwagar kicking these bodies in the water, but then I dialogued with them and told them they were needed somewhere else, and they went away. So this is like the only playthrough I haven't actually just killed them right here. I normally attack those 2 right here and kill them. There is a ring of invisibility found on one of these bodies. And then these 2 up here, you see the blood pile there. This cask right here, it's not highlighting it because I'm in this other room, but you can combine a basic poison vial with this cask, which will then poison these 2 because they're drinking beer from it. There's a little deep gnome that keeps bringing them beer from this cask. So if you poison it, it'll kill them that way. And again, I normally just attack them. So, but no, that killed them. I killed those 2 through the poison. I told these 2 to bugger off. And then this room here, you can see all this silver. I haven't looted it yet, but, well, clearly. But I just wanted to show there is a lot of money to be made by looting all this silver, that you can then sell it. So I'll do that later. I don't need to loot all that silver in the video. Alright, but then that brings me to here, and you can see the perception. This is an ambush, and I really don't know what the point of even passing that perception check is. Okay, I know I'm about to get ambushed, but how do you avoid being ambushed?
What's the story?
Because you can't look up. I can't look to the ceiling and start shooting these things. Like, I hate the camera in this game. The camera sucks. But what I could do maybe is back everybody off except Lae'zel, and maybe they won't get surprised. You're gonna have to kind of separate. All right, so maybe the perception check is what kept me from being surprised. So I guess that perception check is kind of important. Now push down on the D-pad, PlayStation 5. You always want to inspect your enemies when you've never encountered them before, or don't know what they can do or are resistant to. So as you can see, these things, ochre jellies, yeah, that's how I saw it. Anyway, are resistant to slashing and lightning. That's it. Nothing else. So Lae'zel, of course, is using a slashing weapon. However, I've got my bow equipped. Actually, I could back off if I wasn't close enough to trigger the reaction strike, and then use my bow. Disarming, pushing, trip. I don't really think I'm just gonna attack it. Dude, God, this fucking game, dude. Now I turned off, apparently, like, it carries over from playthroughs, but I remember one playthrough turning off just where stuff automatically goes to your, probably a bad idea. I need to turn that back on, because now I gotta go in here and, like, hotkey each one of these arrows. Alright, they're not resistant to acid, and they leave puddles of acid anyway, so might as well add some more acid, right? Why do I only get... Oh, I missed with the first one. Now, I've got both of my short rests, so I'm going to go ahead and use Action Surge. You should get these... I believe you get Action Surge back after a short rest. Yep, must take a short rest. Perfect. I'm going to let somebody else finish that one off. I'll go ahead and attack this one over here now. Alright, enough of that. These things are oozes, okay. I was just making sure what the classification of enemy they are. Now notice my warlock slots are spent, and I just used my bard slot for that. I get my warlock slots back after a short rest though, but not my bard spell slot. One down.
Can't give up. Not now.
Do. 2 people are injured. I'm going to go ahead and just use this on Wyll. %, and it's safe. 19. Isn't that fascinating?
I got this. In position. Want to do it?
There's a third one up at the top of the stairs. But I dealt with those two pretty quick and easy. Acid does not do any damage unless, like, there's just the puddles of acid. You're not going to take any damage stepping in it, but if you stand in it, if you end your turn in it, I believe it is going to affect your armor class. See, I received the condition, but then lost the condition the moment I got out of it. And this is bullshit because it... Oh, there we go. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta move that thing around. Why is it not letting me... Oh, because I already used my bonus action.
My faith will protect me. Ready for another round? Knees high. That's it.
Very easy encounter. Not really. Like, honestly, I believe it was the perception check that kept me from getting surprised by it. So passing that perception check kept me from being surprised, which leveled the playing field, and I was able to dispatch them quickly because what did I do? Paid attention to its resistances. I could, if I'd were running in and started using my sword.
Account 1161829001 is $44.90.
I thought I paused it, but I might not have paused it. I was just checking. I got the call from my... I just had to take a call real quick. It's just a message. Just a recording. But I thought I paused it, might not have paused it. So you might have heard the balance of my power bill. I do a prepaid power bill account, so it's just anytime I get below like $60, it calls me literally every day telling me how much is on there. Okay, so again, easy encounter because, well, I played through this at least 10 times. And again, pass the perception check, keep them from being surprised. Check their resistances and didn't go rushing in with Lae'zel, hacking away with my sword. Alright, here is the gnome I've been looking for with the rune powder. Now, you can either pick the lock on this door.
Let feast the eyes of the faithful. Know your goddess.
Know
her command.
Take my advice, save it. If you are on honor mode, you make sure to buff whatever buffs you need. Having said that, I'm going to go ahead and take my own advice. For like skill checks, because there is going to be some dialogue here. And this is a very fatal error if an error is made. Now you can leave some of your party outside and not take everybody in here.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
Careful. I'd rather not have to pick bits of gnome from my hair.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
Hold on, there's something different about that powder. Calm down, let's talk this through. You wouldn't dare, you don't have the courage. Don't say that. Holy hells, have you gone mad? Well, I'm wanting to say Will would be like, holy hells, you know. I mean, it just kind of sounds like maybe something Will would say, right? I don't know, maybe. Um, let's just say calm down. Let's talk this
What's she
through.
say? You're Nere's bootlicker. Saw you sailing. A goddamn true soul. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me.
Now, this playthrough has been an absolute disaster because I ran off to the mountain pass too quickly, came back, the grove was sealed, all the tieflings are dead, and, yeah. So, oh, and that means Halson is also dead. So there's a lot of information, like, Moonrise, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know anything about Moonrise. Like, seriously. Because everybody's dead! So, then Rot in Moonrise. Okay, so she's kind of like, alright, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Alright, let's look at our options here. If I was a true soul, you'd be dead. That's intimidation, persuasion, smile sincerely and hold out your hand. I don't know about that one. Are you sure about this? Once you're dead, that's it. It's over. Detect thoughts. Let's go with persuasion. I'll go ahead and cast friends. Now, if you're on a harder difficulty, tactician or honor mode, when friends wears off, the person you cast it on will a lot of times turn hostile. In this particular case, after this dialogue, she runs off anyway. Now, you will encounter her again later, but it's not in this same type. So I don't really know what would happen with this particular one in those harder difficulties. But again, this is just balance, so there's not really any worry about using it. Look at that mess. That was close.
Damn nutter. You think I fear death?
Uh-oh.
Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer.
They're taking you anywhere. You're free to go.
Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grimforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it.
How about a little
You
of that
want to
smoke powder?
barter with rune powder? Look, you have no idea what you're dealing with. Any true Iron Hand would trade their life for a grain of this stuff. It's the whole damn reason we're here, and I'm not leaving without it. But let me go. Maybe I'll spare you a vial.
Let's do a history check here. Why not? Wow, a history check of 20. Let's go ahead and do Fox is Coming then. Hell. Look at there! I did it. I did it.
Runepowder is gnomish folklore, an explosive of awesome power handed down to the gnomes by their war god, Gerdel Ironhand, a formula so dangerous it was stricken from history, if it ever existed to begin with.
Well, it surely exists. I thought that was a child's story.
We've heard the same ones, I bet. A fistful of fire that can turn cities to dust. Well, it's real. And I need to bring it back to Baldur's Gate. I'd rather my clan were with me, but the mission comes first. A vial's what I can spare you.
I'll need to know a little more about your so-called mission before I let you go. Let's not push our luck here. What use is a single vial? Let's just say deal. Where
I
you
go
go
where
now?
there's shit to stir, and there's no shortage of options. I'm getting the rune powder back to Baldur's Gate. Alone.
Alright, now, in other playthroughs I've, like, kind of just attacked and killed the Dwegar. So, when I freed the, if you've already freed the gnomes, you can, you know, tell her they're free, and, she'll join them. I don't know if I can't remember now if you run into her in Act 2 or not.
Fate.
If
When
you tell her
devils
about
give
the other
chase,
gnomes.
you're living on borrowed time.
But you possibly run into her in Act 3. When you find the Iron Gnome's little hideout.
Keeping
Did I do
pace.
this side? Yeah, I already looted this side, okay.
Quite empty. Empty, vacant, unfilled, and so forth.
Alright, now basically I'll come back and loot all that silver in that room. Like, you don't really need to watch me do it. So, now that I've got the rune powder, I can just, do this little number here.
Live here though. It's too big.
Now this right here can be a very tricky situation.
No bolted.
If I was to release Nere, if I was to go ahead and blow that rubble without dealing with these Dwegar, it could be a real big mess of a fight. So, and here's the guy from the raft that I did not push into the water. He's got 3 magic items. So do not push him into the water, unless you just don't really care about those magic items. So this is where I basically just systematically start dealing with the Dwegar, as few as I can at a time. Now, there is that over there that I have not tried to remember how to get there. There we go.
This is the place, if that letter was right. Now, where's that Harper's stash?
Now, there was a note about
Out
a
in the
light
open, though.
spell.
Not likely. I smell a trap.
And I do happen to have a light spell. But I'm going to have to get close to these things to cast a light spell. I do, however, have Alright, where the hell is it gone? Turn that shit off. I know what this thing looks. There it is right there. This right here is basically a light grenade. Hearth light bomb.
Worth a try.
Now mimics can really take the shape of anything, as far as I know. But this game, mimics are always a treasure chest. And again, mimics, I believe they're just shape changers. They can, take any form, as far as I know. I mean, I can't say I've done a lot of research into mimics, the creature. But the whole treasure chest thing goes back to the original Dungeons & Dragons monster manual. First edition monster manual. Which I actually think I still have. The picture in the monster manual, again, the first edition original monster manual for Dungeons & Dragons, pictured a mimic as a treasure chest. So that's what this goes back to. But again, mimics are just shape changers. I think they could take really any shape. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't done extensive research into mimics, but again, the whole treasure chest thing is how they were pictured in the original Monsters manual. Well, that seems to have taken my action. So what we can do is stage fright these bastards. Ooh, look, I can get all three of them. That one's saved. And going uphill, these things will drag you to them. So going uphill might cause a lot more damage if they do that. So I'm just going to say right here. Let's see, what should we do? Well, not everybody's hurt right now. I think I'm going to cast Blast. This is actually from the staff, not my self-lock. So I can only do it on 3 people.
I'm heating up.
And let's check the resistances. Acid. They're immune to acid, but they have no other resistances. Go ahead and raise for this fight. That's from the stage fright took damage because they missed. And I think stage fright also gives them disadvantage. Whoop! Got hit. And that was critical. Alright, you little son of a bitch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Be real careful with these. You literally can and will swing at absolutely nothing and hit the ground if you're not careful. Second win. They are not resistant to necrotic damage. Did I break my concentration? Dude. I don't know, but anyway, alright. Well, I don't need to cast that. So what am I concentrating on then? Oh, I'm concentrating on friends. Okay, well shit. Hell yeah, let's use concentrated blast. Let me burst. One shot at him, one shot at him. Miss that one. Okay, concentrated blast. Die. Okay.
Talk to me.
One down.
Moving.
Oops, she's concentrating on bless. Move her back here.
Handy.
Immune to prone. And you missed again.
I will not know.
One freaking hit point. Okay, not so tough. These are Bard gloves. Oh, no way. That's fuck. I forgot all about these. I could swap the gloves off though, just to gain the inspiration. Use the inspiration and take them off, I guess. But as far as the extra armor class, oh well. Too bad, so sad.
Something over there.
Kind of forgot all about these. I'm gonna put the molds on somebody else. Or no, let me get those back. Put all this other junk on somebody else. All this, you're like, damn, what a lot of junk. Well, all this adds up and sells, and I have always have plenty of money every playthrough because I literally loot and sell most things. Anything that sells for, you know, like I said, at least a few gold.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Damn it, now she's encumbered. But, here, let's that to Lazel. That to Lazel. Alright, now, come on, you can't be that encumbered. There we go.
Defender of the people.
Whoa. Oh. Now, I don't know, again, like, I never really figured out that note saying a light spell, but just enchant, like, I don't understand what that whole note was talking about.
Must avoid that trap.
Because that happened just by touching it. Like, I didn't have to cast that light spell. Let's see if the light spell disarms the trap. So again, there was a note that I found that revealed the location. And you literally make a comment about light doing something. It's like, okay. It did. Oh wow. The light did disarm the trap. Nice! And what did we get there? Wasn't even paying attention to the item I just pulled out of it. What, that it? Stinking cloud scroll? I guess I could pick up scroll of stinking cloud, yep. One scroll of evidence, so a note and a scroll. Okay. That's what was in the box. Interesting. That was good for experience anyway. Okay. Nobody's watching. Alright, there's one guy up there. One right there. Like, there's a lot of Dwagar here. Now, there is one thing you can do. Let's come over here.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nere's debt off him?
I want Nere out, and it sounds like you have a lead.
I ain't parleying with more twat souls. And you got the stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
Alright, so far these options really aren't. Alright, so just say, stench, ridiculous, I'm no more a true soul than you are.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them.
Fine, I'm a true soul. What do you plan to do about it? I'm not trying to antagonize this guy. I'm trying to show that you can recruit this guy to attack the other Dwagar. You're imagining things. I would never bow to the absolute. I was a true soul. The cult lied to me. Now I want revenge. Let's do detect thoughts and see what detect thoughts reveals. I'm going to go ahead and cast Fox's Cunning.
Drugning true souls. Can still smell Nere from behind that damned wall.
That's not me you smell. You must still be catching Nere's scent.
He stinks to the deepest hells, that's for sure. Could be you're right. In that case, want to earn some gold?
What gold? I thought you hadn't been paid yet. Depends. What do you need done?
Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nere. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nere's got plenty. Help Thrin free Nere. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in?
I'm in.
Good. But first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it. And we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it.
Alright, so there, that worked. And there's the, he was talking about the scrying eye right here.
Then I'll
He said
stick
don't get
Nere
caught.
down sideways till he's more whole than flesh.
Well,
Take his
it'd be
gold.
nice if it started following me. Come on, go somewhere, do something. Shit, where'd he go? Yeah, so you can't attack it in the room with all of them. That's, you definitely get caught. Now it's possible maybe to destroy it there, but I'm still not going to take the chance. Because again, there's a lot of these things. There's a lot of Dwagar in here. So again, normally what I do is I just systematically just start picking them off as few as I can of a time without alerting like all of them. And I'll like even drag them down there, kind of funnel them into the hallway. That way they're not attacking me from all sides.
All that rock thumping, pod pounding wrecks your mind brain. Dead or alive, we ain't get our point.
But the first thing we got to do is take out that eye, and then blow the. Go ahead and free Nere, and then those guys. Some of these Dwagars will fight the other Dwagar. All right, now here's our chance. No, 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 no! You're not going anywhere. Now I do not have Gale with me. Actually, I need to bring Gale and get rid of Shadowheart. Fuck. Yeah, I need to go get Gale. I can use Shadowheart real quick to heal.
Take your
Good enough.
take you.
Dude.
Take your take you.
Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and use all of her spell slots. I don't care. Alright, done.
Defender of the people.
Gale, where are you, Gale? Now, I should not have done all that. Like, I could have just short rested because I need to short rest to get my spell slots back anyway. Kind of forgot about that until just now.
Back in the
So I really did not need to cast all the healing spells.
Stop. Pushing on.
But I definitely needed to get spell slots back. As well as, like, her action surge. Okay.
Eager for battle.
Only about, okay, I was about to get pissed. Okay. I gotta find that orb again. A lot of times it does come down all the way down here. So this is preferably the area to destroy the orb in. I don't even see it right now. But before I get into that battle, and we're kind of running out of time here. So before I get into that battle, this is what I do. I start picking these guys off. So that dude just went away, so he's not going to come back anytime soon. Now I might be able to...
What are you looking at?
start this through a dialogue.
Go on.
Nope, apparently not. Alright, just making sure nobody's coming. Actually, I don't know that that's really a good idea. This would probably be better. I'm gonna go after this dude.
We attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed.
There's that orb. There's the eye right there. Damn it.
A tale for the ages.
How many hit points do you have left? 44. This is not cool, because what he'll do is he'll throw a stinking smoke powder bomb and hit all four of us because we're all grouped up here together, and there's the eye. Oh shit. That basically just means I did not equip it. Let's see if I got a scroll. Best way to deal with these eyeballs is a chromatic orb spell, which I don't think I've got one, and I did not. Was the whole point? Well, not really. I mean, I needed Gale for more than just this, but taking out that eye with chromatic orb, because it's vulnerable to thunder damage, and I do not see a scroll for it. Fuck. Oh, this is so aggravating right here, man. Okay. Of course, what I could do, here, take this shit out. Check this shit out. Been toting these things around long enough. Alright, well, shit, he's probably encumbered now. I won't be able to move. No, he's not encumbered. You die, motherfucker. Now I don't want to... Alright, this should be far enough away from those guys to not trigger it. Damn, I don't even have Thunder Wave? Shit. I got Shatter. Shatter will do it. Damn it, man. All I needed was a Chromatic Orb, first level spell. You see how they're resistant to everything except thunder? They're vulnerable to thunder? And they even have they have some kind of condition that makes them resistant to, like, even makes it like, you know, you have to do more than like so much damage before it even hurts them. But this is my only option at this point. And it's dead. Alright. And Gale's safe. Oh, except shit. I needed Gale to detonate the barrels. Let me go back to cancel. I don't think a bonus action is going to cut it here. There's nothing I can do with a bonus action to create the spark. Damn, this sucks. This sucks. Think about, I wonder if I... It's too far away, and I can't throw it. Wonder if psychic over... Well, no, this says your attacks. That's not going to do anything. Damn, man. Shit. Wait. Check it out. Well, again, I would have to throw it, so that's not going to work. I can use Will's bonus action to use the speed. And then, boom. And there's the firebolt. That's why I've got this firebolt spell. Yes, where there's a will, there's a way. And that one is toast. This one right here can be annoying, but it's not going to throw a rune powder bomb at me. Or not a rune powder, but just a smoke powder bomb. Plus, the rest of my guys get to go before this one. Awesome. That worked out beautifully.
Good idea, Karlach.
Now that one right there will turn invisible. Well, I really wasn't worried about that one so much. It was the other one that would have cast or thrown the the smoke powder.
Let my name be known.
Ah ha ha ha! Perfect.
Direct me.
I don't have the feather fall boots on, do I? Nope. I do not. See, none the wiser. So I already took care of the eye and dealt with those two assholes. Those were the first two dickwads that I encountered when I got off the raft, and they were quite the pricks. And there it is, their smoke powder bomb. Now that was a unique dagger or short sword. I think it's a short sword. But it's not like, I haven't found anything to do with it. Like King's knife, okay, whoopee-doo-dah. Oh, it's a long sword, I'm sorry. Thought it was a short sword. So yeah, I mean, just because it's called King's knife, it doesn't mean it's like special. It's just unique. Alright. Now I can loot this shit. And that is the end of this episode. And then basically, again, before I start the big room battle with the Dwagar, which now I'll have some help. There'll be Dwagar fighting Dwagar. I've already dealt with the 4 that was in here. Again, I normally just attack these guys, but I let the poison take those guys out. I've already looted them. These 2 guys I normally attack and kill, but they left. And I don't think they went anywhere else. I think they literally ran off and disappeared. So I don't recall that they specifically had anything of value. But then that leaves this one dude here.
Attacked someone. Only the guard.
And there's a little bunch of spies. Oh wow, he went first. Motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and get my shit crawl on.
Smell blood. Easy.
Punk.
I will ascend. You bow, or you break. Let the poison.
Pod pounding wrecked your mind, Wyll. Dead or alive, we ain't been Besides, I'd like to force feed you some of that shit he stirred up.
There we go. Cancel.
I've got one! Thou bandy-legged brindle.
There. I knew that would kill him, so that's why I didn't do anything.
Put him up.
Let me go back to jail and cancel this.
Destroyer.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Blows Nere out
Then I'll see
All right. And that's that. Anyway, that is definitely an end to this episode. So again, I'll just, and starting with the next episode, just start picking them off a little bit at a time to reduce the number of in the big battle to come. Anyway, thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. See you next time.